I'm Spencer Carroll.
And I'm David Walsh. Welcome to this week's edition of
News Flash. Along with other schools in the nation, VCS celebrated Catholic Schools Week last week. Some of the highlights included a Q&A with the Mayor's Urban Economic Development Council, a Mass with Bishop Kopaz, and a career fair for our 5th through 12th grade students. On
Student Appreciation Day, the students were treated to a talent show which showcased some of the best talent here at St. Al. Various acts included singing, dancing, Rubik's Cube solving, Beat Saber, accordion, and even an excerpt from Swan Lake.
With more on St. Al's Got Talent, we met earlier this week with some of the stars from the show. Hi, I'm reporter Spencer Carroll, and today I'm here with talent show competitor Gail Angel, who showcased a video of his beat sabering, which was extremely impressive, if I must say. Now, Gail, we all saw the video, and it was pretty good. Now, how would you rank yourself overall?
Well, I'm top 50 in the country, top 100 in the world, and the current #1 player in Mississippi.
That's pretty good. But how'd you get so good at it?
Well, I've been playing Beat Saber for about 2.5 years. I got VR just for Beat Saber, actually, because that's what got me into it in summer of 2019. And ever since then, I've accumulated about 1,000 hours. Safe to say, I'm probably going to get carpal tunnel when I'm older.
Well, Gail, we thank you for your service. We will be interviewing some of the Swan Lake performers from the St. Al Talent Show. Now here, we have coming down the steps right now, the White Swan, Joshua Larson. And he is escorted by his crew of Black Swans, including Trace Daly, Carter McGee, Jack Gannon, Landon Stanchfield, Stoss Ebb, Ryan Field, and Adam Francisco. Hello, Joshua. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
And you are the White Swan, correct?
I am.
Now, I saw y'all's performance, and it was moving, to say the least. Now, how long did it take you to choreograph the whole thing?
Well, I've been in the game for many years, but it took us a solid week to do it.
Sounds like hard training. Now, did you feel any emotions during your performance?
No. Yes, I did. That's what I put in all of my emotions into the dance.
You and your crew of Black Swans.
Yes. Anything to say?
Anything to say, Black Swans? This is Spencer Carroll, reporting live. I'm here with talent star Blair Farrell, whose talent was playing the accordion. Now, Blair, when did you start learning how to play the accordion?
About 2 years ago.
And how long did it take you to learn that Russian polka that you played?
5 minutes.
That's quite fascinating. Now, is there anyone in your life that influenced you to play such a unique instrument?
I decided to play the accordion because I started liking clowns on TV.
That's inspiration right there. Thank you, Blair. Today, I'm with Gracie Sanders, who performed her own original piece at the talent show today. Now, Gracie, when did you start learning to play guitar and where?
I started learning, it was kind of before that big ice storm we had, like a year or something ago. And I was just teaching myself in my bedroom with YouTube videos and just the online guitar chords and stuff like that, mostly. So my friend Cynthia helps me sometimes.
Now, some of the lyrics had very powerful imagery. Where did you get the inspiration for your writing?
I had gone through a rough time in 9th grade, and so I was just thinking about how I've grown up really fast, I feel like. And I feel like my mom always reminds me of how I'm graduating in 2 years. And I realized how I was so scared and that I wish that I had held on to that, like my youth or my innocence longer than I had.
Now, a bunch of people are wondering, is the song on any platforms right now?
I'm working on getting a demo out, which is just going to be a phone recording, and then hopefully by the summer I can get it out on most platforms, but I'll give updates on my Instagram and stuff like that.
Gracie, it was a beautiful song. Thank you for your time. This was Spencer Carroll reporting.
February is Black History Month, and several St. Aloysius teachers plan to honor and celebrate the triumphs and struggles of African Americans throughout history. With more on the story, we go to Christine Wallace.
Thanks, Spencer. I'm here with Miss Chesley Lambriot, who teaches digital media, performing arts, and 9th grade theology. So, Miss Chesley, what do you plan to do to celebrate Black History Month?
So what I'm going to do for our performing arts students for Black History Month, what we're going to do is research different African American musicians and the different dance styles that existed in the 50s and 60s to kind of go with what we're doing already for our study of Grease the musical, which we are presenting February 23rd through 27th of this month. Get your tickets, they're going fast. The other thing that we're going to do is study the Broadway musical The Lion King. We've got these really great virtual reality headsets that we use, and what they can do is they actually take you to the Broadway stage in a 360-degree virtual reality situation where we can study and analyze the choreography and the music. So we plan to do those things in the next couple of weeks.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I'm here with Miss Naismith. So Miss Naismith, what are your classes doing for Black History Month?
Well, as you can see, the students made displays of famous African Americans that are going to hang in the hallways throughout the month of February. Some of them chose figures from history such as Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks, but other people chose modern day Americans such as Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, President Barack Obama. They have information about their accomplishments as well as a famous quote from them during their lifetime.
St. Al's performance of Grease will be February 23rd through 27th at the Parkside Playhouse. Tickets are almost sold out for the Saturday and Sunday shows, but there are still a few available for both the Wednesday and Thursday night performances. Next, we go to Gabby Andrews for this week's Teacher of the Week. Gabby?
This week on Teacher of the Week, we're interviewing Miss Joan Thornton. She teaches 7th, 10th, and senior theology. Since we had a retreat recently this week, I was wondering, why do you think retreats are so important?
Retreats are important because it gives the opportunity for the students to learn how to share their faith. And I think the younger kids are more comfortable sharing it with the older kids. Plus, it's sometimes just good to get out and get away from the routine and realize that there is life outside of here during a regular school day.
And what is your favorite part about retreats?
Favorite part about retreat is when the retreat team members share their own faith and when they work with the other students, that they are willing to share their faith and be vulnerable with the other classmates. That says a lot about their faith development.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Gabby. Now we go to Will Keene for our St. Aloysius Sports Update.
Thanks, David. The boys' soccer team lost a thriller in overtime on Monday, but will still be going to the playoffs. They are scheduled to travel to Starkville Academy on Monday for the first round of the playoffs. If you are interested in playing softball next year, there will be a sign-up sheet located on the office door. There will be tryouts for all new and returning players on March 1st, 2nd, and 3rd from 4:30 to 6:30 at our home softball field. For anyone interested in trying out for the varsity cheer or flashette dance team, there will be a sign-up sheet located on the office door. Registration forms are in the office. Students will have until Monday to turn in their registration forms. The Flashes baseball team will begin their regular season on Tuesday at Tallulah Academy. We wish them good luck during their season, and we know they will make us proud. That's all for this week. Now we go to David Wallace with the weather. David?
Thanks, Will, and I'm y'all's weatherman, David Wallace. This weekend, it's going to be partly cloudy with lows in the 40s and highs in the 70s. Going into next week, it's going to be sunny with highs in the 60s and lows in the 40s. Ending the week, though, it's going to be cloudy with slight chances of rain with highs in the 60s and lows in the 40s. That was your weekly weather report, and now to Rachel with the Saint of the Day.
Thanks, David. Throughout Black History Month, we would like to recognize some of the African Americans venerated in the Catholic Church. Today's Saint of the Day is Blessed Thea Bowman. She was a member of the Franciscan Sisters of Perpetual Adoration and was a well-known evangelist and religious speaker throughout the 1980s. She also helped produce the first African-American Catholic hymnal. And now for this week's fun fact. Honeybees flap their wings 230 times a second. For comparison, hummingbirds only flap their wings about 50 to 80 times a second. These high speeds are what cause their buzzing noise. It's too bad they don't know the words. And now back to our lead anchors, Spencer and David.
Thanks, Rachel. That's all the time we have for you today. On a more personal note, please join us as we continue to pray for the friends and families of the Hood and Reach families during this difficult time. This is Spencer Carroll.
And this is David Wallace. Thank you for tuning in to this week's report.
We'll see you next time for another
News Flash.